Yo, welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet VGC video. I'm your host, Jose Rocks, and today we have another episode of Journey Through VGC. The current format we are in is Regulation H. Y'all ready? Let's get into it. Holy smokes, guys, we are back with another one. So we have our second video with this Hisuian Braviary team, and I am really proud of this team. This team is really fun, and we were able to execute like a lot of different strategies in the first video using like all the mons for different circumstances, and I plan to be able to do that again for this video. So there is a rental code up at the top right, as well as a Pokepage down in the description below. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about Hisuian Braviary. Do you think it's good? And do you think that it has a place in this format? And also, what do you think about Sneasler? Do you think that Sneasler is like one of the best fighting types in the format? I definitely think it is the best. I think it has the most damage output, and it's the fastest, and it's the most threatening, and its coverage is unique because a lot of the times things that are weak to close combat, they like to terrestrialize it to things that Dire Claw can just hit for super effective damage, right? Think of the Poison Tera Archaludon, Poison Grass Tera Archaludons, right? Just for example. But that's going to be it. Let's go ahead and get into these battles for today. Oh, we have double weather here. Lilligant, Torkoal, Ninetales, Malamar, Ursaluna, and Braviary. How do I want to go up with this? His only side spam response is Malamar. I think he struggles with Typhlosion. I go like Indedee Typhlosion. What can he really do about that? Looks like he wants to play Trick Room, right? I think I'll go my own Ursaluna. And Sneasler, because Sneasler threatens damage into the Ninetales and the Ursaluna. It really hits a lot of his team for good damage. Alright, let's see how this one goes. So we're leaving Braviary and Whimsicott. I think they're a little bit too speedy for this matchup. Malamar 9-2. Choice Scarf. What is Malamar doing with Choice Scarf? It's not gonna outspeed me though. Yeah, the Choice Scarf as well. Right. Let's just blow up some stuff. His only counterplay is like Water Tera on Ninetales, switch out into like I mean, if you switch out on Torkoal, you're still gonna take a lot of damage. Torkoal might just get one shot. Choice Scarf is interesting on Malamar. Is it Trick? I think it's Trick. No Tera. I mean, Ninetales just goes down here. The snow gives you a defense boost, not special defense. Malamar may survive depending on how bulky it is. Oh, that's just a double KO turn 1. This game's over. Yeah, Malamar probably isn't bulky. If it's Choice Scarf, he might have a lot of speed on it, so that cuts back on the bolt. So I just don't really know my calcs against Malamar because it's not that common. And he just got blown up. What was his strategy here? I mean, I'm just gonna go for the same play again. I mean, if he gets Trick Room, is it that bad? I can just reverse it with Indedee since Indedee has a Psychic Seed. Oh, he just cancels the 2-turn game. These teams I've been making this season have really been causing a lot of people to just forfeit turn 1. I mean, after turn 1. But that's, I mean, Typhlosion is strong there. Alright, let's get to the next one. Interesting. Toadscrew, Weezing, Slay King. Dragapult. This is Sneasler with no terrain. We're using Sneasler with that doesn't have a seed either, but Volcarona. I mean, how does he stop Whim? Sunny Day. I mean, Whim's still faster. I mean, I guess he can lead Sneasler plus Dragapult. That would be kind of scary. I'm actually considering just going to Indedee again with Typhlosion. I think I want to go Whim because he just doesn't outspeed it. Alright, who do I want to bring in the back? I think Sneasler is also good here, plus Indedee. I may have should have brought Braviary to help me deal with the Volcarona, but if Volcarona has a good Tera here, then he'll probably be in a good spot. His team has a lot of like mons that you don't usually see play together. It is Sneasler. Alright. What are the chances that he's Dark Tera? I want to switch out and Ghost Tera set up Tailwind. Because if he fakes out and tries to go for a Sludge Bomb and a Whimsicott, this gets around that. And then I can Sunny Day next turn. I don't think you just ignore Typhlosion, but if he's like Dark Tera Throat Chop, I'd rather not just take that turn 1. The Sneasler outspeeds Whimsicott. I honestly don't understand why more people don't use Sneasler. It's so fast. And this is just to get around and fake out Sludge Bomb, because I think that may be coming out, but I'm not sure. Yep, there's fake out. He did lead the Typhlosion alone. So that was the play. You really ignore Typhlosion. It's kind of crazy. My Sneasler's not really. I'm just gonna switch back into Typhlosion. Sunny Day. If Typhlosion gets in here for free, this game should be over from that point. If he clicks close, like the stabs that he has, if he doesn't have Throat Chop, then he's just clicking Close Combat or Dire Claw into a Ghost slot. And also Weezing has poison, so either one of those are able to do a lot of damage. So Typhlosion should be pretty safe to switch back in here. Oh, beautiful. Now, even if we do take a Sludge Bomb, it's not doing that much. just a double protect. This game's over. Alright. So I need Sneasler, maybe Focus Sash. He doesn't have terrain, right? So I do want to just go for Eruption and Moonblast. I do want to fake Tears, but I want to cover for Focus Sash. Alright, Sneasler does switch. So I could have fake Tears to Weezing. Weezing may can take this, but I'm not sure. Ooh, Volcarona. I mean, Volcarona's still not taking this. But I have fake Tears, so it doesn't matter if he tears. Special track drop is nice. He just goes for Toxic. I mean, that is gonna drain me over time, but like Eruption's still doing so much with fake Tears. Pretty positive Weezing protects here. They probably both protect. I think I can get another Tailwind up with Whimsicott. Not KO in the Weezing was kind of annoying though. I could have went for fake Tears into that slot. Uh-oh. I mean, whatever's coming in is getting knocked out. Oh, okay. That was good. So my opponent is making good switches here. That could have been a Moonblast too. Did my Tailwind expire here? Alright, if it does, he can only target one slot. Oh. You're not Clear Body Dragapult? Wait, what? Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting that Whimsicott doesn't have Prankster. So the reason that that strategy didn't work out how it should is because Whimsicott is slower than Typhlosion right now because I'm Choice Scarf and Weezing is preventing my Prankster ability, right? But Dragapult, I'm Choice Scarf, so you're still not gonna outspeed me. I'm just gonna set up another Tailwind. Unless you're Choice Scarf Dragapult. I eventually need to get Typhlosion out of here because Eruption is getting weaker and we don't really have a lot of damage into Sneasler. They also don't have damage into our Sneasler either. So we just need to really get rid of Sneasler's teammates and then just hit it with resisted attacks. Plus my Indedee, no, Indedee has Dazzling Gleam, I believe. So he went for the double, but that's fine. Oh, he is faster. Ooh, got the crit. He's Choice Scarf Dragapult. He's actually Choice Scarf Dragapult, which is crazy. This is a crazy game, man. Props to my opponent though. I really messed up by not targeting the. I mean, I couldn't KO the Weezing anyway because Fake Tears would have went last. I just have no damage into his Sneasler. I can't believe he's Choice Scarf Dragapult. This is a crazy game. But this is how Weezing can do, man. Weezing can shut down your strategies like really hard. Who could I have brought? I think Braviary was key here with Esper Wing. Like Esper Wing just destroys these two. I'll just go for a Dazzle. Yeah, my opponent is taking a long time to make his moves too. Choice Scarf Dragapult. What are you tearing? Well, that's a weird tear. You double the Sneasler, so like you're gonna be in trouble. I did put close combat. Alright, my Sneasler against the world. I wanted it to be his Sneasler against the world, but the Choice Scarf Dragapult, man, and plus the crit. I think we still would have been good if he hadn't got the crit. Because the sun was still up, so we would have probably did enough damage to be able to KO at least Weezing. Oh. That did a lot of damage. We do get the paralysis. But I don't think we can take too much more. We can hope for a full para here. So we still got a chance to win, actually. We KO Weezing here, get 2 full paras on this, and knock out Volcarona with a close combat. He protects. Alright, so Weezing's down. I think my strongest move is going to be, well, I can go for Throat Chop. Volcarona doesn't resist that. If he gets a full para here, I think we're in a good spot. He could obviously protect Volcarona. Yeah, we can still win this game if we get a full para here, thanks to Dire Claw. So what's it gonna be? Ah, he got it off. Okay. That was a good game though, man. This is a very long game. But we definitely played towards our outs. A full para that would have been beautiful. I think maybe if Volcarona was going for like Heat Wave, I probably could have played for a Heat Wave miss, but it's no, he never attacked with Volcarona, so it could just have Fiery Dance, and that would have been enough to get the KO. But if we got the full pair there, we just win. So that was a cool game. We got Pelipper, Rain here, Chaladon, Rillaboom, Dondozo. Interesting. Dragonite, Tatsugiri. So I think this is a game where I can go for the Esper Wing strategy. And I think I can clean up the end game with Typhlosion plus Whimsicott. Sneasler's good into this archetype, but it's not that good into Dondozo. And Ursaluna just feels bad into Rillaboom plus Rain plus Dondozo, right? I could have thought about maybe bringing Sneasler over Typhlosion. But I think the Whimsicott Typhlosion plus Sun is really good for me. If I get rid of Pelipper. I'm gonna go for Esper Wing here. So he threatened switching in Pelipper or switching in Tatsugiri. Nice. So we get this call right. And we get the speed boost, which is super valuable. Are you power her? Did you go for the raw electro shot? This is cool. So he can bait not switching in Pelipper because he doesn't need to because he has power herb. So that's a cool strategy. But he's not assault vest. So that's doing so much damage. All right. And now we got the speed boost. And now we just threaten a ton of damage. And if he tears Dondozo into steel, we're still going to be hitting him pretty hard. You can switch in Pelipper here, but Pelipper just gets... our Chaladon still goes down. But this is the correct play to switch in Tatsugiri. But I wanted the speed boost so that I can outspeed Dondozo. And now we can take advantage of the terrain plus the Psychic Terror. And if we just do like close to 50%, then I can just Helping Hand Expanding Force the next turn and remove Dondozo. We're pretty much good unless he's like some weird Tera like Dark Tera, which I've never seen. He doesn't Tera though. I wonder if he's going for Earthquake here. Alright. That does KO Indedee. Alright. But this does get Typhlosion in, but the sun's not up. Could go for Shadow Ball. Oh, he was Life Orb? What did he get? What boost did he get? I didn't see. I'm just gonna go for Whimsicott. Cause I didn't see what boost he got, and that's on me. I want to make sure he didn't get a speed boost. He did get a speed boost. If he protects here, then he's in a really bad spot. If he survives, he may KO us, but let's see how much we do. Oh, he does survive with a smidget, but he's gonna KO himself. I went for Earthquake. Did he survive? Wishful thinking. He's Life Orb Dondozo, so. Just a little bit more health. If he didn't get the speed boost, we would have been really good. But the speed boost is the reason that I had to. I could have went for Fake Tears. Yeah, that was the best play I can go for, though. I'm gonna go for Eruption and Sunny Day here. That's a good play. I thought about going for Moonblast plus Eruption, but he's probably gonna go for Muddy Water here. Oh, this is even better. I know he has Pelipper in the back, so Pelipper should come in here, but I'm just gonna click Eruption again. And Sunny Day. This is the right switch though. But this makes it so that I can go for Moonblast. See Tera Water. Tera Stellar. Okay. The Muddy Water is still gonna hurt. Eruption's not really doing anything, but I can Moonblast Tassagir for a KO. I still have Fake Tears too, and we pretty much win the speed war here. Alright, that was a good play to not let Pelipper go down there. Alright. I just didn't have Eruption locked in. Because you should just... I could KO Pelipper and hope that he missed Muddy Water. I can go for Sunny Day. I hope that a Russian KOs Pelipper and that Muddy Water doesn't KO Whimsicott. If he just clicks White Guard here, I'm in a bad spot though. But this is the play. I'm making this play because I still think that Typhlosion can KO Pelipper. And I think that Whimsicott can survive another Muddy Water in the sun. Alright, he didn't click White Guard. Nice, we do KO Pelipper. So it's just, does Whimsicott survive Muddy Water in the Sun? He doesn't have Terrasilize boosting it anymore. Oh, he went for Dragon Pulse. That's game. Let's go. That was absolutely the correct play. Because if I KO Tatsugiri, Pelipper KOs Whimsicott, then with the rain up, Typhlosion just can't beat Pelipper. Like, I don't think it can do enough damage. Yeah, you can protect, but my Whimsicott's gonna outspeed you. This is max speed Whimsicott. You're not Choice Scarlet Tatsugiri, otherwise this game would have been over. Stellar Tera on Tatsugiri though is pretty cool, but I'm pretty sure he's like Focus Sash. No, Pelipper's probably Focus Sash. Nice, let's go, Whim. Like, this was a sketchy game. If the Dondozo just wasn't Speed Booster on Tatsugiri, this game would have been over, right? And let us bring in Whimsicott, and then we just sweep with not Fake Tears because the terrain's up, but just Moonblast plus Expanding Force, and we would have been in a really good spot. These last two games have been pretty close. Nice. Let's get into the next one. Just sand here with Gholdengo, there's a Murkrow, Hisuian, Zoroark, and Dragonite. So Tyranitar is somewhat of an issue here. But Sneasler kind of threatens his whole team. I want to go Sneasler and Indedee. He doesn't have anything to move terrain. I can protect Sneasler with this. I really think I should be probably going Ursaluna. He threatens so much with the Zoroark. But I think an end game with Typhlosion. He doesn't have priority, right? Besides extreme speed. I really don't want to bring Braviary because it's just 100% walled by Tyranitar, and these aren't. Should I be bringing Ursaluna to Rock Slide spam? I mean, they're probably gonna have close combat and low kick, right? So actually, I don't think Ursaluna's that good here. Alright, so if this is Gholdengo or Zoroark, I can just threaten to throw Chop into it. Actually, if it's... Would he go Steel Tera here? I'm gonna just... Helping Hand, throw Chop. If he's Steel Tera here, that's gonna be bad. Cause I could close combat that slot too. Yeah, so much can go wrong turn one. Alright, he didn't Tera though, so that's good. Wait, why'd you go for a taunt? That's gotta be Zoroark. Yeah, that's Zoroark. Okay. Why did he go for Endeavor? Maybe he assumed that I was faster and I would go for close combat. But he probably didn't pay attention that I didn't get the speed boost. Alright, so T-Tar. If I close combat that, it could go into Gholdengo, right? I think I just want to protect and dazzle. Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna go back into Gholdengo. Rock Slide. I'm kind of thinking I want to go for a 2020 Poke Read here. Close combat this slot, because if he Teras, it's fine. If he switches into Tyranitar, then it's gone. And I just clicked Dazzle in here. Oh, he went for the Tera. There it is. 2020 Pokevision. Now, we got the read right. Now we just need to get around Rock Slide, which we will. Unless he protects Lycanroc. Let's go, team. Can we get a 2020 Pokevision in the comments, please? Goodbye. And that's reading me going for a throat chop into that slot, and he's like, okay, I'm not gonna switch in Tyranitar. He's never gonna click close combat in the Ghost Dingo. He's probably gonna click throat chop or close combat in that Lycanroc. And we completely just read that play. And now Tyranitar is exposed. My opponent does still have an out, so I do want to protect here to stall out Indeedee's last turn of taunt. That way I can like click follow me. So I'm gonna protect here, stalling out another turn of sand. Why not? And just dabble. Beautiful read there. Rock Slide. So he's going for the Rock Slide flinches. Oh yeah, if he KOs Indeedee here, that's even better for me. Wow, so I think getting the sun out here is valuable just to get rid of the sand. Yeah, he's still gonna outspeed us with Lycanroc, so we're still vulnerable to like Rock Slide flinches. But Typhlosion could come in and be able to click his fire type moves more safely. But if we don't flinch her, this game's just over. Alright, nice. He got the flinch on Indedee, but the one he needed was on Sneasler. Alright, so now this game's definitely over because now we just tailwind plus close combat. And he's there's not really too much counterplay to that. If he has a Cellar Rock, we resist the fighting type weak move, right? So this game's over. Nice. And we deal with the T-Tar Sand team. I know that was a very hard read. It never feels good clicking a fighting move into a ghost type, but like literally 99% of Ghodingo are carrying like Steel Tera now and are just choice specs. And I had a feeling that he didn't want to switch back into T-Tar. Expecting me to just click throat chop into that. He felt like he can kind of get like cheese me and get a double KO. So we actually played that turn really well. Let's get into one final game. So for our final game, we have Reverse Sneasler. Now this Sneasler is probably Psychic Seed. What's funny is the last game my opponent, like I said, he clicked Endeavor because he thought the Psychic Seed was on Sneasler, but it was actually on Indedee. So he thought that I was gonna close combat him. He was gonna Endeavor me and knock me out with the sand. So that was a pretty cool strategy. This looks like it might be U-turn, side spam with the Armor Rouge. So I'm gonna leave my Indedee, so he can't go for that play. And he has no resistance to side spam for my Braviary, so we can just sweep with this. And I don't think that he can safely get up. I know he's weak armor because you have an Amulet right there. So Typhlosion is gonna be good here. And Ursaluna really doesn't like Sneasler. I think I still bring my Ursaluna. I don't think I need Whimsicott here. It's not really doing much. He does have like Choice Scarf and Sneasler being speedy. So he does have a speedy mode plus a trickery mode. But this team is very similar to my Hisuian Zoroark team that I featured at the beginning of the season. But if he leaves Annihilate plus Armor Rouge down, yep, this is exactly what we want. So he can't U-turn safely here. And I'm just gonna go for Tera. Whatever comes in, if he does U-turn, he should just Final Gambit here. But whatever comes in, if he does U-turn, is taking the Expanded Force here. I could Esper Wayne to get the speed boost. But I think I like Expanded Force better. I actually probably should Esper Wing to cover for Final Gambit, but I think he's gonna try to U-turn here. And think I may go for like Imprison with Indedee. Or even on my own Trick Room. I think he's gonna try to U-turn here to get the strategy off. Endure. He got to be going for U-turn if he's doing Endure. Oh, it is Final Gambit. Okay. If he has Sneasler in the back, this is scary. I should have went for Esper Wing here. I'm gonna bring out Typhlosion because I need to threaten Sneasler if it's coming out here. Yeah. Yep, I knew it was weakness policy. Alright. So Sneasler's scary. I wonder if you have Throat Chop here. I think I just want to go for Flamethrower. What's in the back? It's definitely probably Indedee, right? Or maybe he left his own Indedee. I need to target Armor Rouge because Side Spam is strong here. He should be Dark Terror on Sneasler. Oh, he did switch. Okay. That's a good switch. Yeah, if he's Dark Terror on here, I think I kind of just like get wrecked. Oh, he's going for Rock Slide. This is not gonna kill a Braviary, but I should have clicked Side Spam. I mean, oh, we survive on both. Dang, this game would have been over if I clicked Expanding Force. But I was covering for the Endure. Would you have White Guard here? If I could Expanding Force, I would just won. Like, there's no way Sneasler surviving that Expanding Force. Yeah, so he does have Rock Slide strategy, but it's not doing that much damage. Wow, I can't believe he went for this play. He doesn't think Rock Slide can KO. That's probably what it is. Oh, we do survive. Let's go! That Sneasler has no attack stat. I'm very surprised that we survived that. And now this is fully boosted single target. He has a special defense boost. Can he survive? Let's go, Braviary. This mod is so cool. And this is why I have the bulk on it. Because it can take hits too. It's going to go down to life orb. But we still have Ursaluna in the back. The reason I kept targeting Armoroots there is because I think that my Ursaluna could take one close combat. And then one shot the Sneasler back with the Earth Power. So as long as we got rid of Armoroots, which might outspeed my Ursaluna, since it's a weakness policy variant, I think we were in a good spot. But turn one, I should have just went for Esper Wing into the Armoroots. That's why Esper Wing is on that slot. Because you may ask, like, why do I have 2 psychic moves? For when you Tera, I mean, Esper Wing gives you the speed boost, right? So that you can click the Expanded Force. And a lot of times you might bait your opponent into thinking that you're not going to go for Expanded Force when you go for Esper Wing. And they think that you might not be carrying both. So the following turn, you can go for like a speedy Expanding Force, right? So that's why we have both of them on there. Even though Expanding Force is single target before we Tera. After we Tera, if you want to get around Wide Guard, you can still click Esper Wing. And you can get around the Wide Guard and still do a lot of damage with your Psychic type moves. So that's kind of the reasoning behind that. But that's going to be it for those battles. Let's get into a final review. Right, getting into a final review. This might have been my favorite team that I created this season. And it's because even though Hisuian Zoroark, nobody was using it when I made it. I have seen it like go around the ladder just a little bit. People are starting to catch on to it because it actually is good in this format. But I have seen nobody trying out Hisuian Braviary. And I think that this is one of the strongest Hisuian Braviary teams. I think that the Sneasler is really strong in combination with it and dealing with like a lot of the things that like those dark types that you don't want to see, as well as, you know, the Whimsicott having Moonblast. So it has a lot of good synergy. The Typhlosion is very threatening and it's hard to cover for like both the Indedee-Braviary mode and the Whimsicott plus Typhlosion mode. And you also have this Ursaluna for this really strong coverage, and the safety goggles just helps you get around things like Spore. Now the only thing that I probably could change on this team is maybe the safety goggles. It didn't come out too much. I was thinking maybe you can do like a Silph Scarf there just to give your Ursaluna just a little bit more power. I thought that Amoonguss would be a lot more prevalent in this format, and I wanted to be able to just get around this redirection and go for like Earth Powers and like Blood Moons and things that we can KO. And Ursaluna, while it can't pick up all the one-hit KOs that the Life Orb variant can, it still does, if they have any chip damage, is able to do a lot of damage still. And we really wanted that Life Orb on the Braviary. But like I said, that's the only change I would make, is maybe go with the Silk Scarf on the Ursaluna. And I know that you probably think that it should be like Unburdened plus the Psychic Seed on the Sneasler, but I cannot understate how good it is to go for a Throat Chop or the close combats and have the chance to poison your opponent by using those moves. And also the Psychic Seed really makes Indedee super bulky on the special side, and this is a special defensive format, so you really do need that seed in order for Indedee to survive a lot of crucial and key attacks, right? And the Clear Amulet just helps in the matchup where you're going against something that can intimidate Sneasler. and now you can get around that Intimidate and go for the max damage. As you see in our last match, my opponent Sneasler, even though it wasn't Intimidated, it wasn't doing any damage. So I would guess it's mostly invested in bulk and speed. But just think, if that Sneasler on his team gets Intimidated, it's literally not hitting for any damage, right? And our Sneasler just does the opposite, right? It's able to pick up a lot of one-hit KOs, and your opponent might not expect that much damage output from it. But this team was a 10 out of 10 for me. There's a rental code up at the top right, as well as a Pokeface down in the description below. Let me know in the comment below if you guys like Hisuian Braviary, or what do you think about it in this format. And if you like this type of content, think about subscribing to the channel and turning on that notification bell, since we're posting daily Pokemon content. So that's going to be it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, deuces.